I see this picture, the picture of the African National Congress Women's League. Big numbers they managed to pull through. A few interesting things. Immediately when I saw it, I said, nah, this is Photoshop. And people say, no. And then I went into to watch the videos. I want to tell you a few things. Number one, whether it's Photoshop or not, it's immaterial because they do have capacity to do this. But if it is Photoshop, this is just laughable. But they say this is 2022 in Western Cape, Eastern Cape, Western Cape. All of which is material here for what I want to do. Because what I want to do is I want to paint a picture here of the African National Congress. I keep saying the reason they keep winning is because they really have numbers. And I'm worried because the EFF will tell you what they have done in the past is they have won public mandate on social media. That's the EFF. Many times they've won the public media. They've learned in the past 10 years that social media might mislead you. And this is an awakening that MK might feel, because there are some people who actually believe that MK will get 2/3 majority. It's the wildest dream. They were not going to get 2/3 majority. They are not even going to get to 50%. But there are people who think because of this echo chamber, they only hear MK only. And you would see it when I post, when people on social media, the youth in particular, and people are speaking about the ANC, they show love for the ANC. People, are you mad? People feel like you. So to break a bubble, a lot of people are in love with the ANC. And so this podcast is not about that. It's not about me unpacking, but let me try. One of the reasons that I've realized is job seekers are afraid to look for job opportunities without linking ANC. Well, of course, it's wrong. And people are afraid to openly distance themselves from ANC because ANC is still in power. And there's a lot of risk not attaching yourself with ANC, and there are lots of examples. A lot of examples you'll be shown by MK itself. MK has nothing to offer people now, and people are afraid to openly cross from ANC to MK. But a lot of people inside ANC are at heart MK, and a lot of people inside ANC are EFF at heart, and this is true. If you go investigate. But these numbers just shows you that there is no other political party that can grow, that can bring and that can show these numbers from the Women's League of ANC. A lot of parties do have the Women's League, by the way. In particular, what shocked me is the ACDP. ACDP does have the Women's League, but they are called differently for obvious reasons. But what I can tell you is people have not gotten used to, or people are just lying themselves when they say ANC is declining, it's falling, as rapidly as they want to portray. There are people who, like I said, every corner you find ANC people, and you'll be shocked. And you know what I do? I do ask them that. So even if ANC, even if Pala, you still love ANC, even if they allegedly stole 500 billion of your money, are you still voting ANC? They say yes, they're voting ANC. Even if all this bad thing that you hear, people are still voting ANC. And these big numbers by the Women's League just goes to show you that, like I did say, disclaimer is this might be 2022, that might be Photoshop, but it doesn't matter because in terms of the actual numbers, the Women's League can bring those big numbers to come and vote. And it's women who are voting. And if women can convince the household that they live in, it means big numbers. But anyway, tell me what you feel about it, and let's talk sharp.
And all other relevant documents. I commit that I will mobilize and fight for gender equality in all sectors I will try and help the ANC and ANC Women's League to prioritize gender equality and place it at the forefront. I will advocate and campaign for quality, integration and development of women in all areas within its policies and programs. I commit that I will respect and adore